same goes for the next example. A product title item, called Microsoft Office 2010, has a selected index of 2, which really means it is the third one on the list. Its in-object product item ID of 21 will help the application retrieve the related installation file size and single unit price, which are also stored on the same row in the products database table. The application will then use the selected product's sysrec ID, which is 6, in order to retrieve the corresponding values from the system requirements database table. Finally, the application will display both types of information on the appropriate labels. Next, we are going to examine a multiple product title item selection scenario. The currently selected item is called Microsoft Office 2010. As we pick, along with it, the item immediately above, called Microsoft Office 2007, so that both of them are selected at the same time, we will notice that only the top product of the two, namely Microsoft Office 2007, has its information displayed on the labels. At this point, we're ready to add some items to our shopping cart. We may also toss them out entirely, or perhaps only decrease the number of units of a specific product. There are two ways to add more than one copy or unit of a product to the shopping cart. One is by adding a single copy or unit time and again. Another is by specifying the amount of copies or units in the product quantity box, then selecting those items we want, and then putting them in the cart all at once. We click Add to Cart button in order to add 2 copies or units of Microsoft Office 2007 to the shopping cart. We click Cart Items to view shopping cart contents. The shopping cart has several elements worth reviewing. Some are fixed, while others are dynamic. Let's examine some of those elements. First, cart count, which reads 1, indicating how many different product brands we have put in. Second, cart size, which reads 900 MB, indicating the total file size in megabytes of all of the copies or units of all of the products in the cart combined. In this case, oddly enough, the number seems to be too little, as for 2 units of 900 megabytes each, that number should be 1800 megabytes, or 1.8 gigabyte. However, since our product delivery method here in the PC Store is by installation file download, then it would make absolutely no sense for a user looking to purchase a single product in order to install it to a 50 PC Office network, for example, to download 50 identical installation files of the exact same product. Instead, that user could simply purchase 50 licenses, download once, and then install 50 times from their Office server. So, for all practical purposes, 1 copy, or 1 unit, would equal 1 license. Next, let's take a look at the purchase requested items, listed just under the page-wide, light yellow title. Element number 1, which is number, reads 191. This would be an automatically generated item ID. Element number 2, which is title, indicates the product brand. Element number 3, which is quantity, reads 2. This indicates how many licenses the user would like to purchase. Element number 4, which is unit size, reads 900. This indicates the size of the product installation file in megabytes. Element number 5, which is unit price, reads $249.89. This indicates how much it would be for a single license. Element number 6, which is unit total, reads $499.78. This indicates how much the total is for all licenses for that particular product. Thus, since a single license is $249.89, and the user would like to purchase 2 licenses, then 249.89 times 2 would be $499.78 total. Element number 7, that is titled Action 1, is really an action link. It reads, decrease, which means that once clicked upon, the application will decrease the number of requested licenses by 1 for that particular product. Should the cart have a multiple product item listing, then each of the product rows will have its very own decrease action link. This link will work exclusively for the same row, temporary product item, having an ID of 191. Obviously, should a single license request be decreased, the entire product item will be tossed out of the cart. Element number 8, that is titled Action 2, is yet another action link. It reads, remove, which means that once clicked upon, the application will toss a product item out of the cart entirely. Should the cart have a multiple product item listing, each of the product rows will also have its very own remove action link. This link will work exclusively for the same row, temporary product item, having an ID of 191. Underneath the product item listing, we will notice 2 quick jump links. The first one is product selection. This link will scroll the page back to the top, where the user may wish to pick additional products. The second one is cart items. This link will scroll the page to the cart item listing top, which would be useful in case many products have been put into the cart and the listing has grown longer. Next is available credit line funds, which, in this case, reads N/A, meaning not available, because no user has logged in yet, and therefore the current visitor has no access to any funds. Another line is shopping cart total, which indicates the grand total for all licenses of all of the products in the cart combined. Since there are only 2 licenses of a single product listed, the grand total would be the same as that of the unit total for that particular product. Last line indicates funds not available, which is so because, again, no user is logged in.